As a postgraduate student back in 1997, I had a funding arrangement which meant that I had to volunteer at the Egypt Centre to get my funding. And at first I did so because I had to, but very quickly I continued to do so because I loved working there. I particularly enjoyed working on cataloguing objects, and even now, buried in the catalogue, there may be some less than professional descriptions of some antiquarian objects. Sorry. I also really enjoyed giving tours to visitors and to school parties. Particularly took great relish in making the mummification tutorial as disgusting as possible. I only ever made one child sick in the museum, though. I still have my certificate of thanks from the Egypt Centre from 2001 that I only recently found in a box. Happy birthday, Egypt Centre.
Hello, my name is Hannah Sweetapple, and I was the Egypt Centre's Learning and Engagement Officer from January 2019 to July 2023. It's really hard to explain the impact the Egypt Centre has had on my life in 30 seconds. I started as a volunteer when I was an undergraduate student. It was there that I discovered my love of museum learning. And as my time as a volunteer and as a member of staff, I was always supported to grow, develop, given every opportunity to do that. And I can honestly say I would not be where I am today without the Egypt Centre.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jane Clements. I was a volunteer at the Egypt Centre when I was doing my degree between 2007 and 2010. I now work as a community heritage officer after working as an archaeologist for many years. The Egypt Centre was a great resource while I was studying my degree in ancient history and Egyptology, and I have good memories of some of the volunteers while I was working there. I continue to then bring my daughter to events over the summer holidays, and I still keep in contact with some of the people there. I hope you have a great event.
My name is Sheila Noel. I was one of the first volunteers at the Egypt Centre and also the treasurer of the Friends for many years. I was also one of their longest serving volunteers at one time. I did so much whilst I was there. I did the higher education certificate and went on amazing trips to Egypt, visiting sites not normally seen by tourists. I've made many friends over the years, and I just hope that you go on and do brilliantly as you've always done.
Hi everyone. Congratulations on the Egypt Centre's 25th anniversary. It's been great to see how the museum's developed since it opened all those years ago, and how happy it's made all the visitors, volunteers and staff who have passed through the doors. I know I have some fantastic memories of working with you all. I wish you all the best for your celebrations, and I can't wait to see how the museum develops again in the next 25 years. Take care.
Hi all, and congratulations on this 25th anniversary of the Egypt Centre. So to all of you who make it the fantastic place that it is today, really congratulations from the bottom of my heart. I'm Johnny. I spent the early part of the last decade volunteering there and have some fantastic memories of being a member of staff there. So to Carolyn, Wendy, Ashley and all of the fantastic volunteers I worked together with, my many thanks for those awesome memories. Also perhaps my apologies to Bob, on whom I spent a great deal of time practicing my mummification skills. Sorry. But again, to all of you, many thanks for the fantastic memories, and congratulations again from myself and all of us here in the Netherlands in Leiden. Really brilliant job. Thanks again.
My name is Jeremy. I'm originally from a small island in the Indian Ocean called Reunion. I was sent to Swansea as a work experience. I was placed in the Egypt Centre. It was great. I always loved mythology, so being able to participate and learn about the collection has always been very interesting. So I was meant to do a couple of hours a day, but I loved it so much. I almost spent nearly 3 years now. Even though it's been a while, it always feels like yesterday because of the people we met and the connection we had, and it's been a great experience so far. And ta-da! Hello!
Hello, my name is Jane, and I was a volunteer from my second year as an undergraduate studying ancient history and Egyptology, all the way through my undergraduate and my master's. Without the Egypt Centre and volunteering there, I don't think I would have graduated. It was the sense of community there and the support I got from both other volunteers and the staff that gave me the confidence in my studies. I then went on to work at the Egypt Centre, first as the gift shop manager and then as an education officer. Wendy in particular encouraged me to do an MA in museum studies, and here I am now as an assistant curator of my own museum. So thank you so much to the Egypt Centre for all of the support and skills that you provided me.
Hello, my name's Stuart Williams, and I was the first volunteer coordinator at Egypt Centre in, I think it was March 2000, 23 years ago. I don't do that sort of work anymore, as you can see. I'd like to say happy birthday to Egypt Centre and all the staff and volunteers. Happy 25th birthday, here's to the next 25 years. Loved my time at Egypt Centre, very formative, great place to work, and if I ever come back to Swansea to live, then I will definitely come back and volunteer. And while I'm there, I just want to say what my favourite object is there. There's loads of them. Definitely Anchwach Ibrahim Sarnith, the Shabti, in the House of Death, the man who was nearly fair. Good luck, everyone. Bye.
Hello, Egypt Centre. Pembroke Habits, 25 years, incredible. I'm Andrew. Some of you will maybe still remember me. I worked in the Egypt Centre nearly 15 years ago. It was my first real job, my first job where I worked with kids, which I've gone on to do for, since then really. I'm currently opening my own school in Taiwan where I live. Egypt Centre is an incredible place. You did a lot for me. I don't think I'd be here without having had that job and that experience with you guys. The staff are incredible, the volunteers are magnificent. It's an incredibly cool place and you guys do amazing work. Thank you for everything that you do, and I hope the next 25 years are just as amazing as the first 25. Thanks guys, bye bye.
Hello, I'm Frank. I've been volunteering at the Egypt Centre since around 2011. What I like most about it is teaching the children. The fun they get out of things like especially pulling things out of the mummy and wrapping him up and stuff like that. What I enjoy about the basic Egypt Centre as a volunteer is that it's very therapeutic to the condition I have. It helps me to cope with many of the things that I have problems with within that condition, and the people here become like a family to me.
I was an educational volunteer at the Egypt Centre in 2010 whilst I was studying for my MA in ancient Egyptian culture, and it was my time there that made me decide that I wanted to go into museum education, and I spent a number of years of my career working in museum education, and that's all because of my experiences at the Egypt Centre.
Hi, my name is Sean and I've been a volunteer here for about a year. I retired about 3 years ago as a primary school teacher, so volunteering here allows me to have contact with the public and the children, which I've always enjoyed and still enjoy, and it's also helped me to make a lot of new friends.
Hi everyone, and happy anniversary Egypt Centre! Woo! Yeah, I've got a lot of very fond memories from the Egypt Centre. I feel like I met a lot of really good people there, and just generally feel like I benefited massively from working there as well, and just generally volunteering there. Here's to another 25 years.
When I came down 20 years ago to do my degree, I knew absolutely nobody, and the Egypt Centre played a huge part in me discovering new friends. I had a fabulous time there. The knowledge of the volunteers was so brilliant, and as a student I called upon that, and also on the collection, fab to be able to do a degree with the Egypt Centre on board. One of my friends became my best friend. So I've got a lot to thank the Egypt Centre for.
Hello, my name is Dan Warren. I was a student at Swansea University in 2008 and 2009, earning an MA degree. The Egypt Centre was truly a home away from home, a place where you could interact with friends and colleagues, engage with Egypt in the past, and continue to learn outside of the classroom. The Egypt Centre was crucial to my own development, and I want to make sure to mark this occasion and wish it a wonderful 25th anniversary. Looking forward to many more.
The Egypt Centre has been a really huge part of my journey so far, with opportunities like hands-on museum collections access and the public engagement activities such as running school workshops, really providing me with a solid foundation for a career in the heritage sector.
Well, hello Egypt Centre. I'm Jo Shoebridge. I was a volunteer back in early 2007. I was there for 3 months volunteering in the galleries, and it was part of my placement from my degree at Bradford Uni. Egypt Centre, honestly, I can't think about that place without smiling. I learned so much about the artefacts. I learned so much about being a volunteer. And now in my day job, I work with a team of volunteers. So obviously what I learned at the centre really, it does come in useful from being a volunteer there myself. I've still got my Egypt Centre sweatshirt. Yeah, happy birthday Egypt Centre, and here's the next 25.
I'm Paulina Shutorova, and I'm a 2016 graduate of Egyptology at Swansea University. Alongside my course, I spent several blissful years volunteering at the Egypt Centre. The reason why my time there was so wonderful is that I got to use the things I learned in practice and engage in loads of activities, such as showing visitors and schools around the museum, updating the database, or simply having fun by handling objects. My favorite days at the Egypt Centre were Wednesdays, when most of my colleagues were in, and we could compete with each other who would be the next Master of Mummification or Lady of Senet. Whether I was feeling sad or happy, the Egypt Centre was always a safe and welcoming place for me. I treasure all the memories, lifelong friendships and experiences I built thanks to the museum until today. So my dear Egypt Centre, Anhu Jau Senemu Jed Nehech, I wish you a very long life, prosperity and health forever and ever.
Hello dear Egypt Centre, happy 25th anniversary. We stand here in the Römer and Pelizaeus Museum in Hildesheim in Germany on the big staircase, and apparently if you walk it up 7 times or 7.5 times you reach the height of the big pyramid. So what did I learn in the Egypt Centre? I was there in 2008 for a couple of months, and I learned very nice, cool children's activities, hands-on activities that I can now implement here in Germany. So have a good party and have fun, and see you soon, I hope.
Hi everyone, I'd like to wish the Egypt Centre an absolutely fantastic 25th anniversary celebration. I first visited back in 2002 with my auntie, who was there on a school visit with some children she was looking after, and within probably 2-3 minutes I decided this is where I'm going to university. I need to volunteer at this museum. And I've never really left since. I had a couple of years off to get married and have some babies, and came back to do my masters in 2017. The museum has been like a family to me. They've supported me through my studies. They've supported me through extra projects like creating their online catalogue for them. And it's just been an absolute joy to work with such a wonderful collection that puts so much trust and faith in their volunteers.
The Egypt Centre means a great deal to me and has given me many fond memories of my time there when I started my undergraduate in 2017. It's always the same now, because as soon as I hear that music playing from the snake display in the House of Death, that's it. I'm in a whole other world that drowns out the noises from outside, and it became a very calming place for me during my studies. I shall always remember when Sid got annoyed when a visitor strongly believed that scarabs were flesh-eating beetles because that's what she saw in the Brendan Fraser movie The Mummy. And that partly influenced my master's degree that I've just finished in the Uni of Leicester in correcting misconceptions about ancient Egypt, such as the worship of cats, which is one of the many things that I've learned at my time there. From the few placements I've done at the Egypt Centre and my volunteering with the incredible people who made my undergraduate enjoyable, I easily found that it's not just a museum, it's a community and it's a family who I share my love of the ancient world with. And I would not be where I am today or have even pursued a master's degree if it weren't for everybody's guidance. So I hope to just keep learning more throughout my career, and I can't thank them enough. I can't thank everybody enough for what everyone has done for me.
Hello, my name is Gemma Renshaw and I did my BA and MA at Swansea University some years ago now. Since then I have been working in the museums and heritage sector and currently work for the National Trust. Having the Egypt Centre there was a great bonus for those of us studying at Swansea, because having a museum collection there on campus is not something that everybody has. There's dedicated staff there who are supporting undergrads and postgrads alongside all of the other work that they do, often unseen to the rest of us, which was just amazing. I got to write my MA dissertation on a selection of coffin fragments in the collection, and I really believe that being able to get that experience of what museum work was like, how you do research into collections, and to be able to actually speak to professionals, doing that kind of job, really helped me move into collections-based roles after I finished my course. So congratulations on 25 years of the Egypt Centre, and here's to many, many more great years.
Thanks to the Egypt Centre, I was able to fulfil my passion of studying ancient Egypt from a young age, and it has been instrumental in my current academic studies. Through my time there, my self-confidence has greatly improved, not only in speaking to visitors, but also to the other volunteers and staff who work there. I have really enjoyed being able to engage directly with the collection and share my passion and knowledge with visitors. I consider myself very lucky to be a part of the Egypt Centre family.
Hello everyone, I'm standing here in the House of Life gallery of the Egypt Centre with some of my favourite objects, including the lintel of Chenti. Today's quite a special day for me, the 3rd of October, just a few days before we celebrate the Egypt Centre's 25th anniversary. Because it was 23 years ago today that I actually walked into the Egypt Centre for the first time in order to sign up to be a volunteer. Little did I know, 23 years later, I would be the Egypt Centre's curator, working so close with this fantastic collection. So on behalf of everybody, I'd just like to say, happy 25th anniversary.
Hello, my name is Catherine. I'm the volunteer librarian at the Egypt Centre, and I've been doing this for over 10 years now. I first got started at the Egypt Centre when I started reading a series of fiction books on ancient Egypt, and I thought it sounded really interesting. I wanted to find out more. And as I worked just across the road from the Egypt Centre, I thought that'd be a good thing to do. Also, my sons Howell and Rodri were volunteering at the Egypt Centre then, so I thought we might as well make it a family affair. My favourite objects are the shabtis. I think they're quite fun with all the different styles and materials they're made of, and the decoration and the fact that they were used for thousands of years. Also, I think is quite fun that the idea that when you die you go to a warm sunny place and the shabtis do all the work for you. So happy birthday Egypt Centre, and looking forward to many more.
Happy 25th birthday Egypt Centre. Well, I've been here actually 26 years as I started as a volunteer, and I'm in front of the best case, I think, in the museum. It's the amulets case. This is the first case that I put together 25 years ago, just before we opened. It was a bit of a rush getting it all ready for the official opening, and it was the best job I've ever had to do. I feel so blessed being here. Just happy birthday. And I've lived every minute.
Hi, I am Howell. I have been volunteering since I was 10 years old. I do it because it is fun, and I've learned a lot about ancient Egypt. I've always had a fascination about history, especially ancient history. Best wishes for the museum's 25th birthday.
So the Egypt Centre turns 25 this year, and that's the same age as me, and I'm pretty sure there is not a single year of my life that I didn't go to the Egypt Centre. So I've really grown up alongside it as a young volunteer, as a visitor, as a student, as a student volunteer, all the way through, I'm now doing my PhD in Egyptology, and I would not be here without, making the friends and connections that I've done through the Egypt Centre, doing all these projects that the Egypt Centre has been able to facilitate. And so, I really want to celebrate the Egypt Centre and celebrate the 25th anniversary this year.
For me, one of the most important aspects of volunteering at the Egypt Centre was about the social interaction with the staff and other volunteers, all of whom shared a common interest: ancient Egypt. Moreover, despite being located on the university campus, all were welcome. The volunteers reflecting a far wider slice of society than the student body. While there were always a good number of the latter, there were also many volunteers who were either still at school, retired, unemployed, disadvantaged, or even disabled in some way. Thus, the Egypt Centre was open to all that loved Egypt, and necessarily unfettered by the strict demands of academia. A very happy and inclusive place to be.
Happy birthday, Egypt Centre. I really like that you make all the areas for children to play, and I really enjoyed making my trail about Minecraft and Egypt.
Hi everyone, I'm Hugo. I spent last year 6 months at Swansea Uni as an exchange student, and I was in the Swansea University Pottery project directed by Christian, and in the course module called Reaching the Public, taught by Ken, Caroline and Wendy. Both of these meetings allowed me to spend each week a few hours in contact with the Egypt Centre's collection, and more than a first experience in handling artifacts, it was basically my first step into museology. I mostly retain traceability and inclusivity. Both are the keys to our current museums. In brief, enjoy this amazing celebration and long live the Egypt Centre. Happy 25 years.
Hi, my name is Olga, and as a PhD student in Swansea University, I've been a volunteer at the Egypt Centre, which gives me a great opportunity to not only gain some experience in museum job, but also an incredible chance to study the culture and history of ancient Egypt with the amazing collection of the objects in the museum that covers almost all periods of history and almost all aspects of life of ancient Egyptians. Working with the objects and exploring them and life in the museum has always been an integral part of my learning process. And the Egypt Centre offers a lot of sessions on handling the objects, their preservation, studying and interaction with the visitors who are interested in the history of ancient Egypt. Dr. Kenneth Griffin and all the brilliant staff of the museum are extremely helpful to all students in their research and education.
Hi, my name is Molly Beck, and I am a graduate from Swansea University and a volunteer at the Egypt Centre. I first started volunteering in 2017 and continued until 2020. Now I am a member of the Friends of the Egypt Centre Committee. The Egypt Centre was an integral part to my undergrad and master's degrees. It helped me interact with ancient Egyptian objects, which gave me an object-based learning experience, which is so invaluable and so important for my degrees and for a career in Egyptology. Through the Egypt Centre, I was also able to create a wide and vibrant network with friends and colleagues from all around the world. I absolutely adore the Egypt Centre, and I am so excited to keep learning and expanding my knowledge from the objects, people, and lectures at the Egypt Centre. Happy 25th anniversary.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stephanie Boonstra from the Egypt Exploration Society. On behalf of the entire ES team, we'd like to wish the Egypt Centre a very happy anniversary. All the way here from Deir el-Bahari.
Hi everyone, you may know me as Bob, Ramesses, Anthony, Ken. I have been known by many names. I am the Dummy Mummy. I've been working here for 25 years, and I've hated every second of my time at the Egypt Centre. Day in, day out, I get manhandled by visitors and noisy children. They slice me open and pull out my organs every single day. They're never gentle when they rub me down with natron, and don't get me started on when they remove my brain. Then, just when they wrap me up and I settle in the field of reeds, it starts all over again. I'm about to retire and be replaced by a newer, younger model, so I'm looking forward to having my heart weighed one last time. Hopefully, a moot will be waiting for me. I suppose I will miss the volunteers, who always put me back together between mummifications very gently, and I wish my successor the best of luck. They're going to need it.